Hello there. Welcome me to me garage. Welcome to me little old life. Welcome to the story about me. So, 'twas a woof. That's the right word, woof. 'Twas a rough weekend for me. Pretty sure I just went ahead and gave myself another minor concussion. I know this because I gave myself a concussion back in wee old January. And that one wasn't minor. And it put me on my ass for a month. 3 weeks really. Mainly because I was using ice therapy. But there's a chance I might have blacked out for maybe 5 seconds. Maybe 10. Or maybe not at all. It's really frickin' hard to remember the actual incident besides the tripping and the falling. And then hearing my wife talking and seeing if I was okay because she was right there next to me. But this time I was underneath a house. Got me a little old trailer home on 5 acres that I'm renting. And my landlord, his daughter has a livestock guardian dog. A Ockbok. Amazing dog. Best little guard dog we've ever had. Well, poor little guy. He got himself bitten by a snake. I assume it must be some kind of rattler. That's what's most common in this area. But we haven't really seen a whole lot since we've been living here the last 2 years. Just some rat snakes that I've been feeding all my eggs to. Darn tootin' chickens don't want to lay in places that I want them to lay. Darn tootin' chickens. So anyways, I banged my head on an old I-beam underneath this here trailer. Right here on me old temporalis. Right where I banged it me last time when I fell down. Right on my head. Right on my head was the first thing to hit. Or maybe the second as my shoulder hit. I don't know. It still hurt, and it hurt when I re-hit it. I was already mad. I cussed up a storm. Just the one, really. Maybe there's 2 or 3. But I didn't black out. But I also didn't go to bed last night. Fudge, that wasn't smart, but I had been working at my pizza delivery job. Making a fair wage when you include the tips. Children, they don't tip. It's really frustrating. I make $8 an hour. But with tips, I'm averaging $16 to $18 an hour. That's if I'm running about 2 to 3 deliveries an hour. But when it gets slow and I get stiffed and only get 20, 30 cents, that hour's chalked up as a lot worse than the other ones. A $5 tip makes my day, man. I'm stoked by that. It's really, really helpful. 2 $5 tips in an hour means I've made $18 that hour. That's a fair wage for me right now. And I'm supporting 6 people. I should work more hours. I need to work more hours in order to actually get ahead. But it's paying for the bills. 30 hours there and then 20 hours, 23 hours or 5 hours at school. I'm not actually certain. No, I am. It's 20 hours. It's 4 hours a day. 20 hours. It's 20 hours going to school. 20 hours a week and then roughly around 30 hours driving around in the old pizza truck and organizing the old pizza place, the walk-in fridge. Didn't sweat that time. No water, no moisture. That's good. The towel's a little damp. That's alright. It's a towel. It'll dry. I've got my ice staged up on the couch there, ready to go in as soon as I'm finished. And I've got my ice coming out. We still got pretty big chunks of ice in there. So we did a good job of freezing today. And not getting too warm. Oh, my head hurts like a mother. My shoulders, my traps. My rhomboids. Just a walking around and standing up. It's a painful sensation. rushing, shooting pain rising up the back of my head. And then there's the constant throbbing of my temples. That doesn't seem to go away. And I've put arnica gel, arnica salve, arnica oil in an oil base. Smoked a little bit. That didn't seem to have too much effect on the pain. Or maybe it did. That'd be the worst pain if I hadn't smoked. That's entirely possible. I did put my head in this 3 times this morning. 4 times? Maybe 4 times. I don't remember. My head's a wee bit fuzzy. That's one of the things that happens when you get a concussion. You get severe brain fog. Everything gets a wee bit hazy. And you start losing your words. Very frustrating. This thing's starting to get really dirty again. And I'm probably going to tolerate that for a few more days. Something felt like it bit me. Definitely crawled on me anyways. And there's been a wolf spider out here touting along. A real big one. But then we also got ants. You know, I live in Texas. Or if you're like in the other half of the southern United States, you got fire ants somewhere. Fun fact about fire ants. Typically, you take fire ants from 2 different piles, doesn't even matter if they're the same type of fire ant. They'll fight to the death. That's one way to kill a fire ant pile. But with the invading fire ants from South America, you can take a fire ant pile from Texas and bring it to California, and they'll get along just right as rain, assimilating right in. Man, if you brought New York to California, or Texas to New York, I don't think there'd be a whole lot of assimilating, at least not very well. Might be some fisticuffs. Might be some fisticuffs. Oh, the fudge muffins. So if you'd have known me growing up, you would have known that I wouldn't have cared if a girl jumped into ice water and I had some ego issues. If a girl jumped into cold water, I'd been like, alright girl, good for you. I don't care. I'm not jumping in it. A challenge or not. That's freezing. I was a wimp. Didn't like scary things. Didn't like things that were hard or painful. I was a wee bit of a city boy. Never had even been camping or hunting or even on like a real long hike. Had about a half acre in the middle of the city. I shot some raccoons and a bunch of squirrels. Kind of tyrannical really how I ruled that little corner with my little pellet gun. But I got tweed. I got paid well for those little squirrels. I got up early. I got up early in the morning. Sunrise. Because that's when they were most active, wasn't it? My dad was trying to motivate me to be a better person. He saw someone that read all the time and didn't do anything. So, you know, I get it now. Alright, my head hurts. I'm gonna go under. I don't wanna go under. It's cold. budget. There's some. Ah! 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 Oh man, that hurt. Bug just landed in my water. Get out, bug. Fly away. Interestingly enough, it kind of feels like the knock on the head has done something for my personality and helped me to open up a little bit. I'm also starting to understand that because of who I've become, people are drawn to me. And also because of my still tendencies towards social awkwardness, people can often feel like that they've offended me, or that I don't like them for some reason. Words or actions or interactions that were misperceived or misconstrued or misunderstood, leaving people upset and wondering what they did wrong. And then a lot of times I just read into things too much and think it's all about me. So, you know. Mostly I love everyone. Even the ones who try to cheat me. I had two people this evening. I won't go into details because it's stereotyping. But they tried to cheat me into getting a free pizza for them by making me pay for it. Like they thought if they told me that, oh yeah, I didn't order 3 pizzas, I only ordered 2 pizzas. It's like, oh man, I'll call the office. I'll tell them what's up. But like, I'm not going to give you the 3rd pizza. That's what you're wondering. Try to give me, they both gave me $40 too. And the one gave me 20. Like he didn't have enough. And then all of a sudden, when I told him that I'd call the office, he came back with, "Oh yeah, I'll go. I'll go ahead." And they both said, "Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and pay for the other one. I got it." And they had it, and they paid for it, and they wanted it because they actually ordered it. Little buggers. Most people who are actually broke and worried about that kind of thing, they're scrounging the exact change, and I've had it a few times, exact change, to pay for the pizza. Those guys don't tip either. Except, no, those guys don't tip. They give you exact change, they're not tipping. I'll be back. That's not true. That guy gave me exact change and then pulled another $5 out of his pocket. I think he was only going to tip if the delivery driver was a good delivery driver, and I try to be the best delivery driver I can, making every interaction with every client a good one so they walk away feeling better. Not because I want the $5 tip, but that's part of it. But because I don't want to walk up to a door grumpy and make someone else even grumpier. They're already kind of feeling probably kind of bad because they're eating the pizza, if they know the pizza's bad for them, you know. If they don't know it's bad for them, then, you know, they're just eating a pizza because it's delicious. But they're going to feel bad afterwards. It seems likely everyone feels bad after they eat pizza. Keep on eating it, though, because it's delicious. I didn't eat it tonight. Did not eat pizza tonight. Didn't have much opportunity, but there was a lot of opportunity Saturday night. And I had just gotten a mild concussion, and usually after a mild concussion you want to eat a lot, which I did at the birthday party. Oh, I ate a bunch at the birthday party. I had 4 hamburgers, and some cake, and some Kit Kats. Not proud of those last 2 things, but the cake was delicious, and my sister made it, and it was gluten-free and corn-free. It was delicious. The Kit Kats were delicious too, and the sugar probably didn't do too much horrible damage because I had opportunity to eat more and I stopped. I did buy some dates and figs, and oh, the last one's slipping me. I want to say shrooms, but they're not shrooms. Huh? Prunes. Because they're all 3 very nutrient dense, calorically dense, and good for dinner or lunch if you're not getting to eat a normal, satisfying one at home. I also had 11 eggs with some goat milk and a whole crap ton of tinctures that my wife makes because she's amazing. Herbalist woman of my dreams. Oh. Yeah, I'll be back. I'm not sure why my nuchal line, fudge, is having such an extreme reaction to the cold, but I have been getting pretty bad pounding through there. it's gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be upper traps. It's gotta be upper traps. Why would they be? Oh, driving. Driving. Upper traps. Driving is. And I'm driving. Man, I'm driving with such good freaking posture. I'm not even sitting against the back anymore. I'm scooting my butt back to sit on my ischial tuberosities, your butt bones. And so that my back comes off the seat. And I'm just using my abs, my ab girdle, to carry myself. Because they're designed to do that. They're designed to do that. They do not fatigue. You can sustain yourself for a very long time with those muscles. Slow twitch. Slow twitch. Anyway, so that's how I've been driving. Hands under. Arm to the side. Try to do both. Both hands so it's even. But still, there's so much chronic pain from previous driving injuries because I drove like a slob. That I think I fall back into it pretty quickly. I've been driving 30 hours a week at Domino's. Oops. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Domino's might be mad. I signed an agreement saying I wouldn't use their name. They can sue me, I guess. I don't got any money, but they can try. I wonder if they'll come back and try and sue me in the future when I got all the money. Whatever. They're a pretty good company. Taste. Don't know much about food. It's really not Domino's, it's the managers that make a store. Domino's could be a better company, but so could everyone. So could every company. I know, I put a lot of thought into it. A lot. Cat's out of the bag, I guess. But I won't say it again. Pizza delivery guy. Pizza delivery guy. I'm a pizza delivery guy. Yeah, because pizza came from Italy. Right. I mean, not the pizza we have in America. We've bastardized it. I'd like to go to Italy and try their version of pizza. It's probably better than ours. All through my clavicle, my shoulder girdle. Oh, and that, just doing that, or this, oh. Oh, I thought the ice would make it go away. Stretching. That ought to help. Oh. Feel all the fibers grinding against each other. I don't know how to pinpoint the way that sound feels inside of me. It's a weird feeling hearing a sound and it's coming from inside of you. I don't know if it's the neck bones. I'm sure most people have experienced they got any kind of neck tension. You know what I'm talking about. Roll your head around real slow and you hear all sorts of tiny cracklings. Not even cracklings. I don't know how to describe it. Longer. My gracilis doesn't hurt anymore. Either that, or the neck pain and head pain. This eyebrow has been twitching. That's how much tension's going on in my head. Just not twitching. That's not the way. Right. Oh, spasming. Poor chronically does it on his own without much. You don't do anything, and it's not that bad, but it's just like the pulsing of the eyelid, you know, that kind of thing. Twitching. Maybe it is twitching. No, I'm confused. that feels great. Well, I don't know what's going on. That was the fifth time I dug my head in. Wow, no, I'm gonna be very protected from brain inflammation and nicely cooled down for sleep. Not helping with the throbbing at the back of my head or on my temporalis. But now my back hurts, so that's cool. That wasn't going on before. So the pain must have lessened for me to notice the back. So my gracilis muscle, which is in between my thighs, that still might be in pain, and I just can't feel it. So that's nice to think about. And I guess the only thing I can hope is that I'll have restorative sleep, thanks due to a very healthy diet, stopping eating. Actually, I didn't. All I had was the 9 eggs and 3 prunes, 3 dates, like 8 or 9 figs. That's all I ate today. I haven't had that kind of self-control, willpower, and didn't have desire. No, I just didn't have any desire. I even ate sugar yesterday, and I didn't have any desire to eat anything. And let me tell you this is how bad my food addiction has been in the past. While working at the pizza shop, they have these, they call them cookies. They're freaking brownies. I don't know why they call them cookies. I should call them what the hell they are, brownies. And there was actually, I don't know if it was a free one or not. It was real late. I thought we were closing up. Pretty sure we had closed up. There was a box down at the bottom. Everything on the shelf was extra. And there was a cookie in it. And it's 9 slices. And I took one of the slices as I was going out. Because I asked the manager. Not about the cookie, but about the stuff with the thingy. And he said, yeah, it's all up. But I may have misunderstood or been confused. I mean, I just really wanted that cookie really bad, and so whether or not I heard right or not, I just took it. And I'm pretty freaking sure it was. Anyways, so I know the cookie's good. That's basically the point. I know the cookie's good. And I actually had to think the thought, tell myself, because they have cookies in the fridge, and I bet one of those cold would be just super delicious. And I said, no, Jared, you're not going to steal a cookie. Tell myself not to steal a cookie. It's pretty bad. And I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world who had to tell themselves not to eat a cookie or not to steal a cookie. But like, I don't want to be that person. I don't have to tell myself not to steal a cookie. I just want to be like, if I want a cookie, I'll buy it. You know. But I was kind of broke and still am. Still am a wee bit brokish. Brokish. I have money, but nothing more than which to survive on, and then just barely, and nothing in savings, and debt coming out my ears, and all sorts of fun stuff like that. So I'm brokish. But as an ending to this wild rambling ride, may the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand. God bless you, my friends, and sleep well.